Yes, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm doing a video on Betsy DeVos confirmation hearing. She's doing her hearing on her education. She's the Secretary of Education nominee pick for Donald Trump, and you see this blonde haired chick, woman right here. And from what I heard and watching other videos, she does not know nothing about education. Her kids never went to public schools. She never went to public schools, and y'all might be asking, that don't matter. But it does matter because she's the Secretary of Education. She's the Education Secretary. And her duty is a part of education, improving education, improving schools. And y'all know that she doesn't want public schools to be funded, and she wants to take away public schools and just put in private schools. And from what I gathered a while back, when she was picked for the nomination of Education Secretary. Okay, Betsy DeVos confirmation hearing to begin. President-elect Donald Trump education secretary was originally scheduled for last Wednesday hearing, but ultimately made it postponed until late Tuesday afternoon, with an extra week for her to prepare, to get ready. Senate Democrats get prepared, and DeVos, oddly enough, did not. So she was not prepared to answer any questions, which, she is going to be the Secretary of the Education Department, and she's going to be in charge of that. I forget who was the Secretary of Education for Barack Obama, but that's another story. And I'm going to let y'all know that while Republicans on the Committee of Health, Education, Labor, and Pension laid the billionaire, which most of the GOP picks that Donald Trump picked was multi-billionaires. They are billionaires. They're not millionaires. They're not middle class. They're billionaires. They're rich. And Bernie Sanders had asked her a good question. If you didn't have the money, would you be at this, hearing today? Would you be in the same position? And she said, yes, it's possible. She would be in the same position because she had worked hard, and she had worked hard on education and stuff like that. But I don't really see what she really actually did, because I never heard of this woman. And I know a lot of y'all saying, well, it doesn't matter. But it does, because she's going to be be over the education department. So it does matter. You know, for all y'all Republicans that feel like people should not be talking about Donald Trump's nominees for head of health and education and labor of the GOP party, then y'all nuts. But I am a independent Democrat, and I believe in fairness. And I think that Bernie Sanders was spot on when he had asked her a question about what if she would be still in that same position if it wasn't for money. In which I think that she probably wouldn't, because I watched the committee, the hearing, and she didn't know how to answer the questions. She was stalling, and y'all know y'all guys don't like people stalling, and she just didn't know how to answer the questions. So tell me what y'all think, and I'm out, and I will show y'all a video of this, and I'll be back. Okay.
Mrs. DeVos, there is a growing fear, I think, in this country that we are moving toward what some would call an oligarchic form of society, where a small number of very, very wealthy billionaires control, to a significant degree, our economic and political life. Would you be so kind as to tell us how much money your family has contributed to the Republican Party over the years?
Senator, first of all, thank you for that question. Again, was pleased to meet you in your office last week. I wish I could give you that number. I don't know.
I have heard the number was $200 million. Does that sound in the ballpark?
Collectively, between
over
my
the years,
entire
yes.
family, that's possible.
Okay. My question is, and I don't mean to be rude, but do you think if you were not a multi-billionaire, if your family has not made hundreds of millions of dollars of contributions to the Republican Party, that you would be sitting here today?
Senator, as a matter of fact, I do think that there would be that possibility. I've worked very hard on behalf of parents and children for the last almost 30 years to be a voice for parents and to voice for students, and to empower parents to make decisions on behalf of their children, primarily low-income children.
Thank you. In your statement, your prepared statement, you say, and I quote, "Students should make informed choices about what type of education they want to pursue post-high school and have access to high-quality options." Some of us believe that we should make public colleges and universities tuition-free, so that every young person in this country, regardless of income, does have that option. That's not the case today. Will you work with me and others to make public colleges and universities tuition-free through federal and state efforts?
Senator, I think that's a really interesting idea, and it's really great to consider and think about. But I think we also have to consider the fact that there's nothing in life that's truly free. Somebody's going to pay for it. And so,
yes, you're right.
And
You're right. Somebody will pay for it, but that takes us to another issue.
Yes, everybody.